Hi friends, I'm Parvez and this is our ninth video in Python programming language. In this video we're going to learn about loops in Python. Basically we're going to learn about for loop and also while loop. Now first we want to learn about for loop. So a for loop is used for iterating over a list, a tuple, a dictionary, or a string. Now till now we have learned that how you can, for example, create a list and how you can access an item from a list. But sometimes you need to iterate over a list. For that, we can use for loop. Now, let's create another Python file in our PyCharm IDE. And I'm going to just say pyloops. Okay, now first we are going to learn that how you can loop through a list. For this, we're going to just create a list in here, list of languages, and I'm going to add some languages in here. Okay, after adding language, now we can iterate through this language and we can access all items of this list. So for creating a for loop, we need to add for in here, and after that we are going to just give a name in here, for example for LAN, and we need to just use in language. So we are going to iterate our language list, and after that we can just say print LAN. So now you can see that we have our list in here and we have iterated over the list. Also you can iterate over string. So for example, if you have a string in here, let me just give it name and like this, and now you can iterate over this string and you can get all the alphabets from this name. For example, we can just say for I in name and we can print I. So now we can see that these are this is our name that we have iterated over this string. Also you can iterate over dictionary, and also you can find the key value pairs in a dictionary. For example, in here I have a dictionary of user. In this dictionary I have username, and I have, for example, first, and also I have email. Now we can iterate over this dictionary and we can get the key and also the value in this dictionary, and we want to print them. So we can just say for key, and also we want to get the key and we want to get the value in user dictionary dot items. And now we can print our first we are going to print our key in here. So key, and also we can print our value. So now if I run this, you can see that this is the key as username and the value is, this is the value. We have another key, we have a value for that key, and we have another key, and this is the value for that key. Also you can loop through all dictionaries. So now for this we are going to just create another dictionary, or okay, let me just create another dictionary. For example, I'm going to create a dictionary of programming language. I'm going to just say programming lang. So now for example, I want to add some names in here. and Python, Java, JavaScript, and also let me just add one more name, and this is C#, or we can say C++. Now after creating of this, I'm going to just loop through this dictionary. I'm going to just say for name, language, and programming language dot items, and now we can print. So print first I need to add the name in here. I can say favorite language is, and now in here I want to add the specific language. So I'm going to loop through the key and also value, and I want to print them. Now if I run this, so now you can see that this is result. Parviz's favorite language is Python, Bob is Java, and like this we have our dictionary items in here. Also you can loop via values in the dictionary. Now let me just show you. So now this is my dictionary, and now I want to loop to just value, and I don't want to print the keys. I want to print the values in here. So we can just say for language and programming language, and we can print so in here we can just say dot values. So dot values, and we can print the language. So now we can see that now we are receiving just the value, not the key. So also you can iterate on the tuples using the for loop. For example, I have fruits in here. This is a tuple. Let me just add some fruits in here. And now we can just say for fruit and fruits, and we can print the fruit. Now you can see that this is the result. Alright guys, now let's talk about the while loop. So with the while loop we can execute a set of statements as long as a certain condition is true. Now let me show you the example. For example, I have a number variable in here. Now I'm going to just say while number is less than 8, so while number is less than 8, we are going to print our number, and also we want to increment the value of the number by 1. Now in here what I'm going to say that in here first we have a number variable. After that I'm going to check that if my number is less than 8, if this condition is true, we are going to print this statement, and if this condition become false, we are not going to print this condition. Now it will print, let me just run this. So you can see that we are receiving 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now when it become 8, the condition is false and it will not print 8 in here. Now if I add equal sign in here, and if I run this, you can see that I am receiving also 8 in here. Now let me just create another example in here. So this time I'm going to just create. First I need to say in here, enter a message if you want to quit. So if you want to quit, press Q. So let me remove this from here and make this like this. Okay, now we're going to just create a message, and it is an empty string. After that, I'm going to just say while message is not equal to Q, we are going to just say message, and we want to get the message from the user, and after that we are going to just print the message in here. So now if I run this, okay, you can see that now in here I'm receiving let me just close this, and okay, now I'm going to run this. So close. Okay, now in here I have enter a message, and for example I want to just enter a message hello world, and you can see it's printing me message. I can add message in here, and it's printing me the message. Now if I add Q in here, you can see that my program became quit. Also you can use break statement with the while loop. Now with the break statement we can stop the loop even if the while condition is true. Now what I mean, for example in here I have number 1, and after that I'm going to just check while number is less than 7. I want to print the number, and after that I'm going to just say if number is 4, I want to break the loop. So I'm going to just say break, and I need to increment the number by 1. So now if I run this, you will see that I'm receiving 1 to 4, and in the 4 we are going to use break in here, and we will not receive the 5, 6 and 7 in here. Also you can use the continue statement. So with the continue statement we can stop the current iteration and continue with the next. Now we have our number in here. Let me just make it 0. Now we can say while number is less than 7, we want to just say increment this, and after that we are checking that if our number is 3, we want to continue and print the number. So it will print 1 to 6 number, but it will not print 3. So we have indentation error in here. So now you can see we are receiving 1, 2, and we are not receiving 3 in here. After that we are receiving the rest of numbers in here. So thank you guys. If you have any question, please let me know, and also for further information you can check my website geekscoders.com.